Welcome back to my channel, Aisha Lachey Reads, and in today's vlog we're going to be starting a new reading vlog. Okay, so I've been in a reading slump, nothing has been hitting, and I've been spending way too much time on my phone. Like a ridiculous amount of time on my phone. So I figured, why not switch my screen time for reading time, and maybe it'll get me back on track and get me out of a slump. Like, I need something to help me. Like, I've been working on it for the past couple weeks, but like moving and everything has just been stressful, and so I need to get back on track. So we're gonna switch reading time for screen time. Hopefully that will help kind of get me out of this like weird mood. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like I'll pick up stuff, I'll read it, and I'll be really interested in it, but then I'll go to pick it up again and I'll be like, I don't feel like reading this. So I don't know if it's just like a mental block or what, but yeah, I'm having issues. So I am currently reading The Stepsister by R.L. Stine. This is a Fear Street novel. How far did I get in this last night? I read one Fear Street book yesterday, and then I started this one, and I'm about 40% in. So I figured we can start by finishing this one. And then I also got from the library, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and this is what the movie was based off of, and it's like a short YA. It kind of gives me like the Fear Street book vibes. So I'm probably going to start this after, maybe. I don't know. But I figured did I read 2 or 1 Fear Street? I think I read 2 Fear Street books. So I figured I started this one last night because I can get through them pretty fast and it keeps me entertained in reading, and then I feel accomplished because I finished a book. So we might pick up more of those in this video. I know I want to try to get to this one. I have a few other things that I picked up from the library and that I've started that maybe we'll try. So I don't know how this video is going to go or what we're going to end up reading, but those are like my main 2 options to start out this vlog. And so it's Monday now, so we're going to go Monday through Monday. We'll end on Sunday. So last Monday, oh my gosh, I don't even want to see this. Okay, I was on the right one. Okay, so it wasn't too bad for last Monday. It was only, can I get it to focus? 3 hours and 32 minutes. So it's not bad. Saturday's what I'm worried about. Last Saturday, oh my gosh, last Saturday was almost 9 hours. What was I doing on my phone for 9 freaking hours? That's ridiculous. Okay. So I was on Instagram for an hour. I played a game for like an hour. I was on the internet for like 30 minutes. But yeah, I need to fix that. So we're going to start out by reading for 3 hours and 32 minutes today. So I'll put like a timer on, and then we might read more depending on how I'm feeling. So this is just what I have to read, is the 3 hours and 32 minutes. And then if I read more, that's great. And I'm just going to try and stay off my phone as much as possible. The only time I'll be using my phone is to update my Goodreads and my Fable, because I've been good at reading at least a little bit every day, so I can keep my reading streak up, because I'm at I've read every day this year. So I've read a little bit each day. Like, if it's 5 or 10 pages, it still counts. So I've been keeping up on that. So yeah, we are going to start for 3 hours, and I'll do 35 minutes because 32 is weird. I don't like that. So we're going to start off by starting our timer, picking up this book, and then once I'm done with it, we'll decide. And anytime I'm not reading it, I'm going to be stopping the timer. That way I read for the actual amount of time. So I'm going to finish that Fear Street book, and then we'll come back and decide on what I'm going to read after that. I finished The Stepsister. It took me about an hour to read it, which isn't bad because I didn't have too much left. And those are like easy to get through. So I'm giving that a 3-star. Most of like the Fear Street books have been like a 3-star. They're nothing crazy, but they're just fun, fast-paced, like adult mystery thriller type books. So yeah, that was fun. I might read another one in this vlog too. They were talking about Stephen King Pet Sematary, and I do have that on my TBR. And look, I even have the matching bookmark. It's just perfect. So I'm thinking about trying to start this and see what I think. Honestly, I think I've tried to read Stephen King multiple times in my life and have just never gotten into it. So we're going to give him one more try, but I don't think I'm going to like it. I love the movies for like the adaptations, but his writing just has never gelled with me, but I'm trying it one more time. I have this one, and this cover is gorgeous. Like the new covers that they've done are beautiful, but I figured to kind of get me into the spooky season, maybe I'll try reading this and see if I like it. I'm not making any promises because I could literally be bored to tears. I don't know. He's really descriptive and stuff, and like about things that don't even freaking matter. So we're going to give it a try. I don't know. But yeah, I think I might try to read that. If I'm not feeling this, we're going to read I Know What You Did Last Summer because it's short and I think it's so easy to read. So I still have 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm going to start this and see if I'm vibing with it. I did start this. I think I got like 4 chapters in. And I don't think this is the right book to read right now. I don't think I'm in the right headspace. But I do eventually want to read it. Just not right now, I don't think. I don't think it's going to help me get out of a reading slump. It might make it worse. So I'm going to start, I Know What You Did Last Summer. And it's about a group of kids that like kill a man. And then suddenly people start killing them. So I'm going to read this. I've heard mixed reviews on it, but it should be like a fast read, kind of like the Fear Street books are. So I'm going to start this one. Maybe I can get it done. I have like 2 hours and 50 minutes on my timer for today. So maybe I can start and finish this, or at least get close to finishing it. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I think this is definitely a better route to go than Pet Sematary. I finished my time for today. I'm very proud of myself, and I did read a decent amount. Like, I'm a little bit more than halfway through I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'm happy about it. I think I'm probably going to finish this because I'm just going to lay and read it until I fall asleep, so hopefully I can finish it. But I did finish my 3 hours and 35 minutes, which I'm happy about. And if I can finish this one, it'll mean I finished 2 books, even though I was halfway through the other one. But that's better than what I've been doing lately, so that's a plus. And then tomorrow we'll just have to figure out what I want to start, which is going to be the issue. So I think I have about the same amount of time for tomorrow, but we'll look then. But yeah, picking out what I want to read next will be hard. Maybe another couple short books, because it seems to motivate me if I can get them done fast. Maybe nothing like too big. I don't know, maybe work my way up to bigger books towards the end of the vlog. I don't know, but I'm going to continue reading this, and then I'll let you know in the morning how far I've got or if I finished it, and we will pick our next read. Okay, I'm making this clip super short because it's hot, and I want to turn my fans and stuff back on. So I did continue reading last night, which is good. So I got over 3 hours, but I only have like 20 more pages of this left. I fell asleep before I could finish it. So for today, I have 3 hours and 28 minutes. So I'm just going to do 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm going to finish this really quick, And then I'm going to pick up, it came from the Megaplex. It's 80s Midnight Chillers. And it's from like a bunch of different famous horror authors. So Stephen Graham Jones is in here, my fave. Warren Hammond, Angie Hodpaw, Stephen Rasnick, Betty Rockstead, Kevin J. Anderson, Gary Jones, Joshua Vila, Paul Campton, Keith Farrell, Orrin Gray, Sean Eds, Marco Acevedo, Dayton Ward, Kevin Dillmore, Kay Nicole Davis, Brett and Gina Smith. And yeah, so I'm gonna read this because a short story collection sounds great, and it's horror books, so it sounds great. And on the inside, there's like these little things, like, hopefully, thank you. This, when you flip the pages, it moves, and it's really cool. So I love that. But it just says, welcome to tonight's feature presentation, brought to you by an unholy alliance of spellcasting at Hex Publishing and movie magic at the California Festival of Horror. Please be advised all emergency exits have been locked for this special nostalgic premiere of Death and Crinkling Celluloid to ferocious flesh from the silver screen to your hammered heart beyond, as a swarm of werewolves, serial killers, Satanists, elder gods, alien ghosts, and unclassifiable monsters are loose upon your auditorium. So it just sounds great. I love a good monster story. So hopefully I can get this done within the 3 hours. It's also short. So yeah, we're going to start with this and go from there. But I'm going to go read because I can turn my fans on because I'm dying. So I'll get back to you once I've either finished one of them or my time is up. But today, I don't know if there's going to be many clips. I'm going to get my hours read because I'm dying of heat and I just need to relax. So I'm going to finish this and then start this. It has been a crazy storm around my house and the lights have been flickering. So I might be without power. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But I did finish I Know What You Did Last Summer. I think I'm going to get, I think I put 2.5 stars. This was fine, but I do like the movie better. I know that's controversial because I normally like books better than movies, but when it comes to this and Stephen King, I think the movies are just better. So I did start, it came from the Megaplex. I am 73 pages in. So I'm liking this so far. The short stories have been pretty great and they're easy to fly through. So I've been enjoying this. If the power does go out though, I have a little lantern and then I have this rechargeable light over here. So I could still possibly read this, or I might just pick something up on my Kindle so that I can see it and not have to worry about having other lights on. Let's just hope the power doesn't go out because that would kind of suck. But that is what I've got so far. I have 2 hours left on my timer. So yeah, we'll see how far I can get into this. Hopefully I can finish a decent chunk of it and the power won't go out. Last night I got to page almost 100 and it comes from the multiplex. I am liking this. They're fun, fast stories and I got pretty decent. I still have an hour and 38 minutes left on my timer from yesterday. So we're going to add that to today because I need to read it. I ended up taking a couple naps yesterday, so that's why I didn't get as much reading done. But I wasn't on my phone, which is a plus. So let's go in and see how much time I have for today. Hopefully it's not a crazy amount, but we never know. Okay. So Wednesday of last week, it was 4 hours and 35 minutes. Can you focus? 4 hours and 35 minutes. So we're going to add that today. What did I say the other one was? 1 hour and 30 minutes. So 6 hours and 13 minutes is what I have to read today. So I think I can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. I had to run some errands today, so it's like 6. So I need to be reading the rest of the day. So let's get my timer started. So my thing that I use is Pomodoro. I think that's what it is. I'll show you. It's the one in the middle. That's what I use for my timers, because I can set them to exactly what I want. So it'll go from that time back down to 0. So I don't have to worry about just counting up or whatever type thing. And it makes life so much easier. So we're going to do, and I said 6 hours and 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, and of course there's ads, but I should be able to get this done way before my time is up, because just reading almost 100 pages didn't take me very long. And how long is this? It looks like, let's see, those are all about the authors. So it's about 295 pages, which really isn't bad. I read 100 pages yesterday in 2 hours. I can definitely finish this super fast. So we'll see what I want to read after this. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I have no clue what I want to read after this. Literally, that's my biggest problem right now. I don't know what to read at all. So that's a pain. So I have my 6 hours and 10 minutes on my timer, and when I start reading, I will start the timer. If I stop, I will obviously pause it. So let's hope today is better than yesterday, and I don't end up taking more naps, because I like my naps and sleep, so that's fun. But yeah, let's continue reading this and figure out what I want to read after. Okay, first of all, I got into comfier clothes because that's how I live my life. But then I was re-watching that clip, and I realized I said 4 hours and 35 minutes instead of 4 hours and 53 minutes. So, yeah, we're going to have to change that. So I'm going to change that really quick. So I'm going to add an extra 20 minutes to that. So that should be 6 hours and 33 minutes, I think. I don't know, my math could not be mathing, but we're going to go with that. But yeah, I'm very dyslexic, so I always flip my numbers around. So yeah, we're going to add more to that timer, which isn't too much more. So yeah, I figured I'd give you that update just in case you were like, hey girl, that math ain't mathin'. But I fixed it, so we're good now. I finished It Came from the Multiplex, and I definitely enjoyed this one. I like some stories more than others, but it was like fun, and they all take place in like movie theaters or drive-ins and or around movies and kind of stuff like that, and it was really good. So it was just like a fun, easy to read book. I think I'm gonna give 3 stars because it was like nothing crazy, and some of the stories I didn't love, but definitely recommend because it was a fun, good time. So yeah, if you like kind of like 80s, like campy, just like fun horror, maybe check this out because yeah, it was a good time. And this cover is just gorgeous anyway. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this on haul, but I think I'm going to keep it just because it's super cool, even though I didn't love it. So I'll show you how long I have left on my timer. So it looks like I have 2 hours. It got it, not 2 hours and like 40 minutes. But yeah, 2 hours and 38 minutes. But so I'm going to read the next R.L. Stine one because I don't really want to like pick anything out yet, because anything bigger, because it's like 10 o'clock. So I figured I could probably get this done in like 2 hours, so might as well. And I've been liking the Fear Street. Maybe it's just like a Fear Street type of vlog, but I am going to start this and hopefully finish it within the 2 hours, which I'm pretty sure I will, because these ones normally are pretty fast for me to read. So yeah, this is the next book in the Fear Street saga that I do need to read. So I'm going to read this. I probably won't update again until tomorrow, so I'm just going to go read this and we will talk in the morning. So you're going to be seeing me sit at my desk a lot because it has the best lighting, even though it glares on my glasses, but that's fine. So I did finish my time yesterday, and I finished Ski Weekend by R.L. Stine. Definitely 3-star. These kids are like leaving a ski resort and basically get stranded, and there's like a house, so they go up and like they end up staying there to like get warm and like call their parents and stuff and wait out the storm, and then the crazy things start to happen. So yeah, this was a fun one. It was kind of nice to be like out of their little town that they're at and it not being directly like related to Fear Street. So yeah, this one was a fun one. There's not much else I can say without ruining it because this book is tiny. But yeah, I finished my time yesterday and I'm proud of myself. So today we have, come on, just focus, 4 hours and 45 minutes. I had to make sure I got it right this time. 4 hours and 45 minutes. So we should be able to do that. Ow. We should be able to do that. My only thing is, I don't know what I want to read. So that's going to be my struggle for the next little bit until I figure out what I want to read. And then I'll let you guys know what that is. And we'll get started on our reading time for today. But I literally have no idea. So yeah, I have a million books. Not a million, but I have so many books I can read and I don't know. So let me figure that out and meet back up with you in a second. And we will start our reading for the day. Okay, I think I picked 2 options. And it's not an R.L. Stine this time. So maybe I can get through one of them. I don't know. R.L. Stine's just been easy to read. So the first one I have is Do What Godmother Says. This is like a dual timeline. Basically, a girl goes to help her grandmother clean out her house and finds an old portrait that's basically she's been infatuated with since she was young. And she goes down like this mystery of like trying to like solve what happened. So the other timeline is the girl who painted the portrait, who was like under the wing of this lady who liked to call herself the Godmother, who mysteriously dies, and the painter is the main suspect and she like disappears. So this one sounds really good. And then the other option is Freak's Law. And this I've had my eye on for a while. Like the second it came out, I picked it up because this is about like a traveling carnival that comes to a town, I think in Ireland, and you have like all the different like sideshow attractions that you would normally see in these like older carnivals. But all of the teens start being like infatuated with it and just like loving the idea of it. But the people that come here have a more sinister motive, and it's revenge. And so bad things starts to happen. And I think I might actually adore this book. So it says, lock up your daughters, lasso your sons. Like, what kind of revenge do they want? They basically want revenge for being like ostracized and like kicked out of society because they're different. And so it's a tough choice between these two because I really, really, really want to read both. So maybe I'll start one and then read the next one once I finish one. I think I might go with Freaksaw because this sounds crazy. And then maybe after I will read Do What Godmother Says. And this one is a Twisted Retreat book, and I haven't been let down so far by Twisted Retreat, so I have a feeling I'm going to like this. But I think I'm going to start out with this one first because it sounds crazy. So we're going to start this one with my hours and see how far I can get into it. And I'll give you guys kind of updates as I go. But yeah, this is definitely the one we're going to be starting with today. I am taking my dad to the eye doctor, so I'm going to bring this along and read it while we're there. He doesn't know if he'll be able to drive back, so I have to take him there, but it just makes it so I can read. Also, I have my ringleader hat on. Embarrassing, I haven't read Onyx Storm yet. Like, I'm nervous because she leaves out on cliffhangers, and we don't know when we're getting the next book. Like, I think what they were saying, like, when it came out is, like, 3 years. And honestly, I don't want to wait that long. And then I'll have to reread it. Onyx Storm again. So maybe I'll just reread the whole series again before the next book comes out. But yeah, I'm going to continue reading this. I'm liking it so far. I'm not very far in. I think I'm like 20 pages in. So yeah, hopefully I can get a decent amount of reading done while I'm there. But that's kind of the plan. Maybe I'll get some clips reading. Haven't decided yet because I'm not taking my big vlogging camera. I might just vlog on my phone. So that's my plan for right now. I did end up reading about 120 pages of Freaksaw last night, and I'm enjoying this. I even highlighted some parts. Like, the revenge aspect is going to be fun. Like, at first it was a little hard to, like, wrap my head around because there were so many different names, because you have all of the people that are in, like, the carnival, a sideshow thing, and you have, like, the townspeople. So it took a minute to get everyone situated in my head. But after that, it's starting to get good. And, like, it has, like, witchy aspects. Like, one of the people in the show are, like, a witch, and she does all this cool stuff, and she can... It's good. And, like, I'm enjoying, like, the writing, and I can't wait to see what happens. Like, how are they going to get their revenge on, like, these people? They're getting their revenge on these people for them and for another reason that you find out, which is pretty cool. But I'm really liking it. So I can't wait to continue reading more of it today. I did not finish my hours from yesterday. I still had an hour left, but I needed to go to sleep because I had an interview this morning. So I did get the job, which is a plus. So we're going to be adding an hour on to today for my reading. I'll show you what I have. So last Friday, it was 4 hours and 4 minutes. So today we're going to be reading for 5 hours and 5 minutes, which I'm okay with because I'm loving this book and I'm actually looking forward to picking it back up, which is a plus for my reading sum. So I will take it. I will take it. So I have a few things that I need to do on my computer really quick, and then I'm going to get back into this. So hopefully I should be able to finish this with the 5 hours that I have for today. So can't wait to jump back into this. Hopefully I'm getting out of my reading slump, picked up something that I was like, at first I was like, do I want to continue reading this? Do I want to switch? But I'm glad I stuck with it. And I think that's my problem lately, is I just don't stick with things. So maybe I just need to be like, no, you just need to read it. And maybe it'll help. But maybe just doing that this time will have helped me. So I want to read this and maybe at least one other book in this vlog, because today's Friday, so I have Saturday and Sunday left. And when I tell you the hours for Saturday and Sunday, they're ridiculous. So I might be reading like all day. You know, it is what it is. And I'm happy I can spend some time reading before I start my new job. So yeah, I'm going to get to reading some of this and I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. I haven't started my reading timer yet. I've been busy. I had to do some shopping, but I've changed my plan just a little. So I want to color because there's a couple pictures in here that I want to color because I have some frames that I want to put them in to go on like my picture wall that I have. So I want to work on this for a little bit. And I have the audiobook for the Fear Street You May Now Kill the Bride. It's like a 6-hour long audiobook and I read it at like 2 times speed. So I figured I could listen to this while I do a little bit of coloring because I'm probably not going to color for a long time, but I figured it'll give me something else to do and I can get my reading done at the same time. So that's my plan for right now. And then after I'm done coloring, I'm going to go back to Freaks Law because I'm still enjoying it. So once I decide on which picture I'm going to do, I'll have to show you guys. I forgot, I already picked out which one I want to do. It's a bat reading, like scary stories, and there's ghosts and bats and just cute things, and it'll just match my room so well because it has a spooky and it has books. So yeah, I'm going to keep working on this. This is what I have so far, and I'm loving it, so I'm going to continue working on this for now. While I was coloring, I got halfway through You May Now Kill the Bride. Some crazy stuff happened from like the get-go. So I enjoyed listening to this while like coloring. And to get halfway through a book, even better. So I currently have 3 hours and 24 minutes left on my timer for the day. So I am going to now lay in bed and read more of Freaks Law, and I'm excited. It's nice to have like 2 books going between because then I can do like other stuff when I'm listening to my audiobook and then read this. So far it's going pretty good. I might finish 2 more plus another book, which would be bomb. And I think I could officially say I'm out of my reading slump as long as I can pick stuff up after this and want to read them. So I think I made good progress today. Okay, this is like the little shelf that I found and it's super cute and it like opens. If I can get it open. So it opens. So I figured I could do like a little scene in like these and like over here and just make it like a little haunted just like scene. And I love it. So I'm going to be painting it black and I'm going to do like the bronzed and gold, kind of like I did on my mirror. You can't really see it because of light, but yeah, you can kind of see it at the top. I did silver and like gold to make it look like aged. So I'm going to do that with this and then get the scene stuff to put in it. I might make most of it, but that's my plan for this and I'm really excited. So I'm going to listen to my audiobook because I have 3 hours left in that while I work on this. So that way I can get my time down and I can work on my project. So that is our plan for now. We'll work on this. And then once we are done with this, hopefully I'll have finished my book. And then I will read more of Freaks Law. Okay, I got it painted and it's looking good so far. It's not even close to being done yet, but I got all like the front, back, inside painted. I just have to do the bottom tomorrow and then like antique it. But also, look what we did today with my little crown thing. We finally got the drapes and it looks so good. Like, are you kidding? It makes me think of like castle bed canopies and stuff. Like, it's gorgeous. Maybe I can get it from another angle too, because it's so hard to see all of it because my room isn't the biggest. But it's so beautiful. Like, it's just how like I envisioned it when like we came up with the idea. Like, it just has the gothic vibes to go with like my mirror, my wall, and like on the back of it, like this has skulls and just like filigree and stuff. It's supposed to be like a Halloween tablecloth, but they were $8, and we're like, actually, that would make the perfect like curtain. And then I have like these metal stars that hold them back. So if I don't want to like have them, if I want to like let them down, I can. So maybe I'll show you that in a little bit and show you what it looks like if they're draped and they're not up. But it's gorgeous. Like, it's my dream bed and like reading area. It's so gorgeous. Okay, I just did the one side, but like it's open. I can just drape it down like over my bed. It makes me think of the clip in Cinderella where the evil stepmother is laying in her bed and she has like the drapes and the cat comes in and is like glaring from that. I'll put a picture here because it's iconic. That's what I envisioned for this area. I did finish listening to the audiobook for You May Now Kill the Bride. I actually think I enjoyed this the most out of like all of the Fear Street stuff that I've read so far. Like, I feel like it had like a really good plot and I like was invested in it and like the characters. I don't know if it's different because I listened to it, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. So I think I'm actually going to give this one 4 stars. Like, the twists and turns of this novel and the things that like happen in it, I did not expect to happen. So yeah, I loved this. It was so good. And now I want to pick up another one. And lucky for me, I have the other 2 in the, I think it's the Return to Fear Street books. So maybe I'll read a little bit more of Freak's Law and then start another one of these because I really enjoyed it. Maybe I'll see if there's another audiobook for the other ones too. Maybe listen to one while I paint, do like the finishing touches on my other like cabinet thing tomorrow. But yeah, I still have, let's see, I exited out of it because I was texting, but not that. I still have like 12 hours and 50 minutes. So I better get back to reading because I need to get that done tonight and tomorrow in order to reach my goal. And I think I can do it. So I'm going to read. I will chat with you guys once I've got farther in Freak's Law, or if I decide to like pick up the next one of these. One thing you need to know about me, I love Ghost Adventures. So I'm rewatching the entire series for like, I don't know, like the 5th time. I don't know, there was a lot. But guys, look at his hair. That's such a 2009 hairstyle. And that shirt and his like jeans, oh my gosh, it just brings back memories of like graduating high school. Like, are you kidding? Like, now his style is like way better, but I just think it's funny. I had to point that out because it makes me giggle every time I watch the earlier seasons. Got to page 240 of Freak's Law last night. I'm still loving this. It's so good, actually. And I would have read more, but it was like 2 in the morning. So I want to finish. I think I have like 100 pages left. But it's like getting like interesting and stuff. Like the perspectives from like the town and then the carnival people and stuff like that. It's like crazy. And like one of the girls did something that I was like, dang. But it made some waves. So we're going to see what happens with that. I'm excited to finish this. And that's a plus for me because I actually want to pick up the book and like finish it. I don't want to just like set it down and find something else. Like, I'm fully invested in this. And I was invested in the Fear Street one. So that's good for me. I don't remember how much time I have because I added yesterday's and today's time. So let's check and see how much time I have to read today. I'm getting a later start than I wanted. So I have 10 hours, which I can do. So I need to start now. Yeah, I have 10 hours and like 11 minutes. So yeah, gonna continue this. I don't know what I want to read after. I'm almost thinking, let me grab it because there's one I might want to read. Thankfully it's super close. Necrology. It's like a witchy book. And so this edition is gorgeous. It is the Twisted Retreat one. I'm like, are you kidding me? Those end pages and then like, yeah, it's gorgeous. So I might want to read this one. I actually have 2 copies of this book because I have the paperback. I threw out that one too because it's literally right here. I had got the paperback before I knew this was like a option because I bought this like a month or so before. But look at this cover as well. And it has a spine. It's gorgeous. So I might want to pick up this because it kind of gives the vibe I'm looking for, I think. But I can't decide which edition to read of these because I kind of think I'm going to end up wanting to annotate. So I'm thinking maybe reading this one to do annotations because I don't want to annotate this one, I don't think. And I'm pretty sure, let me check. I'm pretty sure this one, it is, and it is like the actual signed one. So yeah, I think I'm going to read this one so I can annotate it just in case I don't love it. But I think I'm going to love this book. I've been interested in it like way before it came in my Twisted Retreat. And so far, they haven't done me wrong on their book choices. So yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling. Might pick up this. Might pick up another Fear Street. I have like the 3 book about like the fears and like how like the curse and all that started, which I kind of want to read because I want to know why they're cursed and all the crazy stuff that goes on with that. So I might read that one too. So I think those are my options, either this or that Fear Street book. But I need to finish Freaksaw first. So I'm going to read this. I'm just going to put Ghost Adventures on in the background again because I can read with it just being on because I've seen it all multiple times. So I'm going to get finished with this. It shouldn't take me that long to read like 100 pages. I'll let you know what I'm rating it and just tell you what I decide to read next to. Hopefully by then I'll have decided myself. Yesterday I ended up getting a migraine and I didn't get as much reading done as I wanted to. So I still have 6 hours and 25 minutes left on my timer. So it's Monday. So I'm actually going to finish it today because I want to read as much as my screen time. So last night I did end up finishing Freaksaw, and this is 4.5 stars. I don't know what would make it a 5 stars, but I really enjoyed this. It's like the story and like the character growth and just like the development of everything and just like the way they think and like get like revenge or whatever. It's just so fascinating. Like I loved all of like the whimsical like fair elements and then just overcoming obstacles and like people and like the way they treat you in life for being different, even though they shouldn't, because everyone is different. So this was so good. 4.5 stars. I finished it last night and I really enjoyed it. So I'm happy I read this one. Check it out if it sounds good for like to you, because I definitely enjoyed it. Like the writing, she has like lyrical, like good writing. Like it was just a good time. And I really enjoyed that. Like it was so good. And then I did read like a chapter of necrology, and I'm liking this one too. The vibes are like there for me, so I'm gonna continue reading this one today to hopefully finish out my 6 hours and 25 minutes. So that's my plan, is to read this. But yeah, I'm really excited, and I love this little paperback. It's gorgeous, like, and the size of it is just kind of perfect. So I am annotating this one too, so I'm hoping I love this just as much, because so far I'm liking the vibes. So that is my plan for today. I need to go blow dry my hair so it's not all crazy, and then I'm going to start my reading. I don't even think I told you what this book is about, so I'll read this back really quick. And in a fantastical aftermath of the Salem witch trials, magical women known as the Dirt have signed a contract swearing off their innate magic in exchange for freedom from violence by non-magical freemen. 200 years later, a Catskill orphanage headmistress Whitetail has spotted antlers, proof of violating contract. When her wealthy benefactor visits, proposing marriage, her parent sparks abuse. Rushing to her teacher's defense, 8-year-old Rabbit curses the bard dead, and Whitetail's arrest on trumped-up charges. As Whitetail awaits her trial and execution, Rabbit is groomed as a freeman's star witness and learns of the terrifying reality to which they aspire. With the magic at stake and a loose tooth in her mouth, Rabbit has little left to lose, and a revolution to gain. Are you kidding? Women, magic, going against men, 100%. So I'm excited to see what happens. Like, why would you sign away your magic and give men all the rights? So let's hope women get their magic back in this, because it just sounds so good. I did finish my 6 hours, almost 7 hours yesterday. I got 75 pages into this. We got to like our first like plot point, so it like descend into like the craziness with the Freemans and stuff. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I am annotating a lot of it because there's really good quotes. It's really lyrical and just fun to like read. So I'm enjoying that aspect of it. And then I still had a headache yesterday, so I wanted something easy to read because I didn't want to annotate, and I knew if I kept reading this, I'd keep annotating. So I picked up Betrayal. This is the Fear Street saga. It has like the 3 books in it from like the original Fears and stuff, and the Goods, and why they like hate each other and they're feuding. And man, just the 2 families going back and forth, like getting revenge on each other. It's nuts, because it keeps escalating, and I'm excited to see where this goes. I finished the first book in that series. The next one is The Secret. I think it's The Betrayal, The Secret, and then I don't remember what the other one was. The Burning. So I finished the first one, and of course there's no page numbers on that one. I basically got like 200 pages into this, and I'm liking it. I was so invested in this last night. I did not want to like stop reading, but I needed to get up early today. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm invested. I want to know why the Fears and the Goods like were feuding for so long, and like the origins of Fear Street, because I've just been reading like Fear Street over the last few months, and so I wanted to get into the origin of it because I need to know, like, where do they get their magic? Why are these 2 families fighting? What makes Fear Street Fear Street? So I did pick this up, and I really enjoyed it. I'm going to be starting a new vlog today, so I'm going to be continuing both of these books in it. So if you want to know my final thoughts on this and necrology, check out my next vlog. But I think I'm gonna end this vlog now. I'm happy that I got the reading in that I needed to, even though I did a day longer. But I successfully did the challenge, and I think I'm out of my reading slump. Like, I'm gonna go and start this like as soon as this clip's over. So that's exciting. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading.